Hey everyone, it is Brenda here for Stamplicity and welcome to Fun Friday. Now, though this is not a live video, I did pre-record this so that I could have this lovely demo. Now, if you are attending our Galentine's Day today, this is actually one of the demos we will be doing today. And we're actually featuring a brand new product, and that is the Lisa Horton Metallic Waxes, all right? So we just saw that she released her metallic pigment inks. This is another new arrival, and these are metallic waxes. Now, if you've never played with a wax before, they are super fun, and it's really great for highlighting embossed images, all right? So we're going to be using some embossed, 3D embossing folder from Lisa Horton for this demonstration, and we picked the peppermint green metallic wax. Now, before I get started, let's open up and take a look at this, all right? So it is a wax that you can pick up with your finger. However, I like to use an applicator tool with it. And the reason being is that if you don't have clean fingers and you allow bacteria in there, you might get a little bit of surface mold in there, and we don't want that. So I always suggest using a foam dauber. It's always going to make the application easier as well. You're going to have a little bit more control with the foam dauber and the pressure that you can apply with this, all right? So I like to use the domed ones. That's just personal preference. You can use the flat ones as well. I do not recommend using a blending brush, all right? You will not get the lovely effect that you want with a brush, all right? So you want something a little bit more dense, and that's why we're using the foam, all right? All right, so let's show you the colors first before we get started. I'm gonna move my samples here. There are 10 different colors, all right? So we have a copper, we have ice white gold, which is gonna be gorgeous on darker papers. We have the teal, and we have bronze rose, then that peppermint green that I showed you. Then it comes in silver, and then pink peony, rich gold, marine blue, and then we also have rich purple. Can I get it on the camera there? Yes, we can. All right, so those are the 10 colors of the metallic waxes, all right? So they've got a metallic sheer kind of finish to them. Again, perfect for highlighting and embossing, all right? You can also use this on mixed media projects and edging cards, just applying a little bit here and there where you want it. I mean, wax is such a versatile kind of medium. It's a really cool thing, but my favorite is to use it on embossing folders, all right, to highlight it. Now, these retail for $13.99. You're going to be able to find them on our website, but we also have the bundle deal as well. So you're going to be able to find that on the website as well with a discounted price. I don't have a bundle here to show you, but it's all 10 colors at a discounted price. All right, so there is that. So let me just put my colors away here, and then I'm going to show you the kind of the demo that we will be doing with this. Now, we've seen waxes in the past. We've seen Sizzix Luster Wax, which is one of my favorites. This is very comparable to it. I just love the colors in the wax family from Lisa Horton. The Sizzix ones are only come in kind of those true like metallics and gold, rose gold and silver. There's a few other colors, but we're getting colors from Lisa, which I love, all right? So I'm going to show you, this is both peppermint green. This is it on white, all right? So hopefully the camera's picking up the shimmer on there. We've embossed the design first, and then we've just rubbed that metallic wax all over the whole thing, right? So now we're going to get that picking up and highlighting that embossing. And because this is a 3D embossing folder, some of the embossing is going to get highlighted more because it's sticking out higher, all right? So this one on black, gorgeous, right? Like just unbelievable. All right. I've also used it to color the die cuts as well. And this one here, I've used it just to color the background of my hello. It is a two-piece die set. You got the shadow as well as the hello. I've colored the shadow with that wax. It goes on very sheer, like I said. And this one here, I went very lightly on the hugs. Sorry, there we go. On the hugs. All right, so we've got that kind of sheer metallic on the hugs. All right, and then the shadow we left as white. Okay, so before I actually show you this, I'll just show you this because I know people are going to ask. This is the embossing folder we chose for this one. This is called Rambling Wood Grain Rose. It is a 5x7, but as you can see, you can definitely use it for an A2, which is our normal card size. Love the wood grain, love the 3D effect of those roses. And we have, it is a bundle, and you can get the stencil with it. It is a layering stencil so that you can color this if you wanted to in all different colors, all right? So, but today we're just going to use the embossing folder with the waxes, all right? So I'm going to do it on the black because I think it's really, really striking. So I have my lovely panel here. I'm going to grab my wax and my applicator tool and let's go. All right, so when you dab this in, it is a thick kind of paste. So I just kind of do a twisting motion to pick up some of that wax. Now you don't want it too goopy, all right? So what I will do is I will just go ahead and use the lid and kind of just blend it into that sponge so that it is nicely blended and we don't have big goops of it. Now you want to do a light touch, all right? So I usually do kind of circular motions, all right? And you decide how much pressure you want to put on. Maybe you just want to highlight that rambling rose and really not the wood grain, all right? So what I do is I go counterclockwise and then clockwise. All right, so I can hit all the different edges of that 3D embossing. All right, so let me just show you that up there. Look how beautiful that is. Light touch, all right? Now I'm gonna continue on. I have lots of wax on there, so I'm just gonna continue over top of the rose pattern here. And again, rotating in circular motions clockwise and counterclockwise, all right? So that means you are going to hit every little edge of that embossed image, and it's going to be highlighted much nicer, all right? So all right, so I could leave it like that because I've really just highlighted that. Look how beautiful that is, all right? But if I show you this one here, you can see that I've highlighted the wood grain, which really kind of takes it a step up. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to apply much wax. No more wax on here, I don't think. All right. And let's see if what I can get here. I might have to put a little, oh, what? I'm highlighting a little bit. All right. I might put just a little bit more pressure. I don't want it too dark. So all right, so I think I'm quite happy with that. See, it's picked up. Now we've really highlighted that wood grain. All right, beautiful. We've got a beautiful sheen on there. I hope the camera is picking up that sheen. Oh, there we go. Yes, it is picking up that sheen. How beautiful is that? All right, do I want to go a little bit darker? Well, I'll show you if you go a little bit darker. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more. I'm going to use the lid to blend that into my foam. And let's do it again. And now I'm really, now we're adding more and we're deepening that metallic feel to it. So pretty. All right, so now I've just kind of added more metallic sheen to that, highlighting that embossing even more. Look how beautiful that is. All right, and that is the beautiful green on there. Just imagine some of those other colors, the pink and that white gold and that rich gold. So, so pretty. All right, these are water-based, so if you do get it on you, it's going to come off really, really nicely. There's no odor to these as well. We know the Sizzix luster waxes had an odor to it because of the solvents in there. This does not have any odor whatsoever, all right, which is lovely. It comes off, it cleans off really, really well. All right, so I would then, if you collect these waxes, I would dedicate a sponge topper to each of the colors. Now I don't need to wash this. This will be my peppermint green, and it will be ready to go. I'm wondering if you actually could just, I wonder if there's enough room. Ooh, there might be enough room just to store that in there. All right, so this way it is ready to go. All right, that might be a good idea. Oops, just put it in the right way. All right, so there is the metallic wax. Oh, I do need that back. We have to do the little sentiment. All right, got a little carried away there. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side, and that dries like right away. All right, so I'm not gonna get any on. It's just, it's beautiful when it's done. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sentiment. So I have the word hugs, it looks like. All right, so this is a die cut from Spellbinders. I just don't know what the, let me go grab it. All right, sorry about that. It is a brand new die set. This is called the Vivid Script Sentiments. I love it. I love the script of this, but I also love the fact it comes with a shadow on there. So we got hugs, enclosed, best wishes, hello, congrats, thank you, miss, and for. All right, so the miss you, for you, thank you. So lots of different ways that you can use this set. I love the script. It's very dainty and just pretty. All right, so that is the set that we are using. So let me go ahead and I'm going to leave the black the way it is. All right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just color this shadow. All right. Again, I'm going to pick up and then I'm just going to twist that in there. Now we do have to be a little gentle on here because this is already die cut. So you just want to kind of hold and blend this on. I'm kind of doing a little rotating motion on there. And then if you find that you do have a little bit of a heavier concentration, then you can just kind of wipe it off. All right. But it's because it's so sheer, you're just going to get a slight metallic hue of that wax on the white, which is just gorgeous. Enough just to give it some interest and some sheen. All right, so I think that is good. Let me just pick that up so you can see. Whoa, focus. It might be hard to see on camera, but it is there. I could build that up a little bit more, but then I'm going to go ahead, glue that on, and there is that. So it just tones down that white a little bit and gives it that little tone of that metallic that you see on the roses. So I'm just going to go deepen it just a little bit more because I can. All right, so I'm good with that. I'm going to go ahead now and glue this, and I do not have my tweezers, so we're just going to hope for the best here. All right. I do recommend if you're going to get this, this die to make sure either you have the adhesive sheets and you apply that onto your cardstock before you die cut it so then it becomes a sticker, or you have a fine tip glue like I'm using. And I just put little dots of glue behind the die cut. And then what I will do is, just so that I know there's little dots, but then I'll just kind of dab it on my hand to take off those larger dots, and then we can just center this on. All right, and there is our hugs. Oh, I gotta glue that on, and then I can glue that onto my card. All right, then I can just mount that onto a card base and I am all set. All right, so that is our little demo for Fun Fridays, featuring the new Lisa Horton metallic waxes in that variety of color. You can find them on our website under new arrivals if you must have one. But I do say check it out. I love the color family of these waxes, and just beautiful to use. All right, so either you can do it on dark colors or light colors. All right, thanks for watching with me today, everyone. And remember, today is Valentine's Day at Stamplicity. Come hang out with the gals at Stamplicity on Valentine's Day. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.